There's nothing more tragic in life than abusing time and energy and wasting resources. That's tragedy. To waste your time on the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing. I think there's nothing more dangerous than making the means the end. You can become so preoccupied with what you are doing that you forget why you're doing it. You can actually worship what you're doing rather than using what you're doing to worship God. It's possible. Put it another way, the greatest challenge that the Creator has with us, humans, is our preoccupation with the means over the end. You know, when Bahamas Faith Ministries first started, we were known for two things: worship and the Word. Worship was so important to me from my life from the beginning, from the visionary's time, that I didn't trust anyone with it. I used to lead worship myself. And some of you have been a part of this ministry. Some of you have been here for 30 years now. And when we started with just 30 people, and you remember I used to play my guitar and lead worship myself. And for over 10 years, I led worship myself. Because worship is the most important thing when we come together. For example, do you know that God told the children of Israel, I want you to meet me at a mountain, a certain mountain, and I want you to wash your clothes, he says, and meet me at 3 o'clock. God gave them a time, 3 o'clock. And he says, put a barricade around the mountain, and when the people come from the tents, let them have their clothes clean first, wash their own clothes, and then he says, let them worship at 3 o'clock. Why? God was planning to come down at 3 o'clock on the dot. And the book of Exodus tells us that when they came with their clothes clean and they had this barricade around the mountain so they couldn't go any further, it says at 3 o'clock sharp, the presence of the Lord came upon the mountain. You know, we started at 9:30 and we got trouble getting people on time to worship. Matter of fact, some people have decided in their mind, I ain't arrived till the teaching. And they don't understand that teaching is not as important as worship. You missed the reason for coming here. Bring your stones, pile them on top of each other right there near your chair, and give God a sacrifice. We bring the sacrifice, not of a lamb, of praise now. You missed the most important thing. The Bible never says in the teaching of the Lord, during the teaching of the Lord, there is joy and there is pleasures forevermore. It does not say that. It says in the presence of the Lord. You can have good teaching and no presence. His presence is more important than the preacher. And the problem with his presence is it only dwells in your praise. And so if you stagger in at 10 o'clock because you want to miss the worship time, you actually plan not to meet God.